I'm Alex Smith, and I'm suffering from hemophilia A.
I'm Matthew Brown, and I'm suffering from hemophilia B.
Hi, I'm Martin O'Malley, and I'm suffering from hemophilia B.
I'm Adam Robinson, and I suffer from hemophilia A.
Hemophilia is a rare genetic disorder in which blood does not clot normally.
1 in 10,000 people suffer from hemophilia A.
And 1 in 50,000 people suffer from hemophilia B.
Although there are treatments, nothing can cure this potentially lethal disease.
Since the blood does not clot, internal and external bleeding becomes uncontrollable.
This genetic disorder is caused by a mutation in the F8 and F9 genes on the X chromosome. This picture shows where the mutation would occur on an X chromosome.
In a healthy X chromosome, the F9 gene codes for the protein coagulation 9. This then reacts with the coagulation protein 8 to form chemical reactions that clot the blood. However, this is not present in hemophiliacs.
Since this disorder is found on the X chromosome, males are more susceptible to acquiring this genetic disorder.
This picture shows the predicted outcome of a male suffering from hemophilia with a woman not suffering from hemophilia.
Approximately 50% of cases of hemophilia are caused by base pairing substitution and coagulation factor 8.
This is when a base in a DNA sequence is replaced by the incorrect base, and when this mutated DNA is copied, it results in hemophilia.
This single change in the nucleotide sequence alters the amino acid selection coding for a different protein, which does not code for the coagulation of blood.
Hemophiliacs more easily contract diseases, have uncontrollable internal and external bleeding even for minuscule injuries, and are easily bruised. Although they don't have any specific physical limitations, they have to be more cautious in specific situations.
Without treatment, hemophiliacs may not even reach adulthood, but with treatment, they tend to live 10 years less than the average person.
Hemophilia cannot be cured, but it can be treated through injections of blood clotting factors and IV fluids. For more specific treatments, you can consult with a hematologist, which focuses on diagnosing and treating blood disorders, and transfusion medicine, which manages the transfusion of blood products and potential complications.
Some symptoms of hemophilia include being susceptible to other diseases, easily bruising, joint pain, bleeding internally and externally, bleeding of the nose, and even bleeding of the brain.
Although hemophiliacs' quality of life is not severely affected, they must live a cautious lifestyle in order to prevent their symptoms from arising.
Although some people see this as being unethical, I personally have added the protein factor 9 into a specially engineered virus that then travels to the patient's liver and transfers the gene. Although this treatment is very effective, it is also very pricey. Clotting treatments can run up to $300,000 a year.
There have even been reported cases of people consuming tortilla chips and it causing them to bleed.
When I was growing up in New Jersey, I had a friend and his name was Kevin Child, and he had hemophilia growing up. And it was just something that we got used to as me and my friends were friends with Kevin, because we would see him and he would be clumsy and he'd stub his toe or he'd cut his finger. And when you have hemophilia, you continue to bleed because your blood doesn't clot. And then he would always have bandages all over himself, and he'd have to do transfusions every now and then. And it was something that was very scary, but we all just kind of got used to it, and he had to live with it. So it was just, he was our friend Kevin who had hemophilia. As he got older, as we became teenagers and then we all went off to college, his hemophilia continued to get worse and worse. It was weakening his body every year because he would start contracting other problems, diseases, and other types of illnesses because his immunity system was breaking down because of the hemophilia. As we went into probably, I think it was sophomore year, he had really come down with probably a light case, I don't know if you could say light, or a deep case of AIDS, and he was being treated for that. Things like he had to start doing chemotherapy, I recall, and a few other types of medicines he was taking to help him deal with all the other breakdowns in his immunity system. By the time I think we were juniors in college, he had contracted tuberculosis because of the AIDS virus, which broke down his immune system, and he ultimately died of that. And obviously it was sad. It was a day we always wondered whether it would come or not, and obviously we were hoping it would come farther and farther down the line when we got older, but by age 20, 21, Kevin was gone. And now I think about that when we were growing up. He was just a friend, but he's a friend now that's gone, and I miss him.
There are two main types of clotting factors used to treat our patients with hemophilia. The first is a plasmid-derived treatment, which is made from actual blood, and the second is a synthetic clotting factor, which is made in our laboratory. Famous people reported to have hemophilia include Queen Victoria and Richard Wayne White. Although it has not been confirmed, it is rumored that Abraham Lincoln and Mother Teresa were hemophiliacs.
Hi, I'm Abby Nitzkin. I'm one of the co-founders of Hemo Helpers, and I'm here to tell you how you can help with hemophiliacs. Even the smallest of donations can help raise awareness for this genetic disorder and help fund for possible cures and treatments.
With your help.
With your help.
With your help.
With your help. I'm ready.
Okay.
With your help.
With your help.
We can put an end to hemophilia. For more information on donations, visit hemohelpers.org or simply call 1-800-HEMO-HELP in order to talk to a representative. As a sign of gratitude, each donor will receive a freshly baked cupcake made by our volunteers at Hemo Helpers. Thank you for listening and helping us spread awareness for hemophilia. Together, let's end this bloody mess.